Well, hello, and do I have a grocery haul for you? Oh my goodness, things are a little bit crazy right now. And I got a lot of junk food, and junk food is so expensive. How do people buy this all the time, or why, I guess? Oh my goodness. Okay, so a couple things are happening. I just got back from the grocery store, obviously, while kids were doing piano lessons. Here's what's happening. Veronica, Gianna, and I, so our 16-year-old, almost 20-year-old, our daughter who's married, and I are going on a women's retreat this weekend. And so I bought some snacks and dinner for tonight and just random things for that. I also got some treats for the kids because they're staying here with Brett, of course. But that way they have kind of fun food too. Fun food is expensive when you don't make it yourself. Whew. So, but then the other thing is I get done with the retreat and Brett is heading out with some friends of ours to go to another friend's mom's funeral in Chicago. So there's just a big turnaround. So I also bought some food for our friend's family for when they get back. Anyway, there's just a lot of moving pieces, and my grocery shopping trip was a little hectic. Went to Aldi, went to Walmart, had to drop some packages off to get mailed. Yeah, so things are feeling a little frantic, but here is what I got. And I'm not even gonna pretend that most of it's healthy because it's not. We are gonna start at the healthy stuff because why not here? All right, got some sparkling water, I'm taking that with me. Some cucumbers, some carrots, some of this, I'll just say it. Some of this produce is coming with me this afternoon and some of it's staying here. I won't tell you what individual thing is coming or staying or whatever, because that's probably not that interesting. Anyway, so I got 2 things of cucumbers, 2 things of carrots, some clementines, some tomatoes, some mini peppers, plus just some regular bell peppers, some bananas, some sandwich bags, because we needed them, some paper plates. This is probably dinner for me tonight. I mean, not all of this, but some of this is dinner for me tonight. I have a stuffed crust pizza, a cheese pizza, and then also just this for anyone who might not want pizza. I already got the tomatoes. Did 4 packages of oranges again. They're all right here. 3 bags of Gala apples. The grapes were on sale and they were looking great, so I grabbed 3 of those. Also some blueberries. 2 things of applesauce. This totally saved us this week because we ran out of produce. I ended up getting sick in the middle of the week, migraine, fever, random, slept all day, and was totally fine the next day. Thank goodness. But I did not get to the store in the middle of the week, and so I did have 2 things of applesauce from my last grocery trip, and it was delicious. Okay, in case you're wondering what's going on over here, Spider-Man came to visit. Okay, back to the groceries. I'm going to quickly, before we leave, make this into a pork carnita and stick it in the freezer for our friends. Got some ground beef, some hot chocolate. I'll take this with me tonight. 3 of these are for our friends, 3 of these are for us. Some microwave popcorn, some ramen, because I was feeling in the mood of unhealthy food, so that's why that's there. Some fruit snacks, some chickpea penne pasta, some granola bars. These are like the Aldi version of Cliff Bars. 2 things of refried beans. I actually forgot them at Aldi, so I picked them up at Walmart. 2 packages of I almost said quesadillas. That's what they'll be tonight, of tortillas. A thing of macaroni and cheese, just because, probably for tonight, that I'm taking with me. All right, here is the junk. Woohoo! I went a little overboard. Got some peanut butter cups. Got some of these yummy truffles. Got some of the Dove chocolates. Some gummy bears. This is for Valentine's Day. A slew of different M&Ms. I don't even know what I'm bringing and what I'm leaving here, but we are all candied up, so we should be good. Some granola for the kids. Some cookies. Another thing of cereal. I think those are going to be for lunch. The potato chips. Got some honey roasted almonds. Some regular almonds. Some salami. Totally forgot crackers, but we do have cheese, so that's good. Cheese cubes. 2 pounds of sharp cheese, sharp cheddar. A container of sour cream. A gallon of milk because I just got 2 things of cereal. 2 dozen eggs, some deli meat, which I think we will be having for lunch today. Gluten-free bread, regular bread, so this girl doesn't have to like frantically make bread before I go. Some chips and some marinara sauce, some Alfredo. Taking this with me tonight. I think that does it. That is my crazy, unhealthy, totally not very planned out grocery haul for you today. And that is all I got for you. I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, just kidding. It's not totally the end. I'm going to quick put together this pork carnita. So the pork is like a little bigger than what I thought it was. So it's not gonna fit into my bag. So I'm gonna cut that in half and then I will show you how I throw this together. It is one of my favorite meals that I make and everyone else loves it too. It's just a real quick, it's slow cooker pork carnitas. I think my mom or my sister got me these recipe cards. I honestly can't remember where they came from, but highly recommend. So I'm gonna quick throw these together, stick them in the freezer. That way they're ready for when our friends get back from their mom's funeral. There you go. I try whenever I'm making a meal for someone, whether there's been a death or a birth or whatever, I try not to make lasagna. Because when Felicity was in the hospital after she was born, I think we ended up with 7 lasagnas in our freezer. There's nothing wrong with lasagna. It is so sweet. If you can't make anything else, bring a lasagna. But we could not feed our family lasagna anymore, and no one likes it now. So anyway, I try to do something not lasagna-y. Okay, so my pork is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just gonna try to cut it in half and then stick it in the bag that way. I don't know, we'll see how this works. I'm just cutting it in the plastic. Then I'm going to plop it in my gallon Ziploc bag here, if I can do that. So I'm just gonna do half at a time. Oh, they can't even see. That's great. All right, so I'm gonna do this half here. I think it'll just fit in the bag. Fit in my bag better. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Okay, so then there's that. Now my bag is it got a little heavy. My little bag holders don't want to hold it. Okay, this is going really well so far. Come on, little baggies. You know what? Fine. Just sit there. Wow. All right, these are obviously just for the fun of it now. We don't need that. This is what happens when you're in a rush. Sometimes things don't go as planned. All right, guys, can I come in here and wash my hands real quick? I am going to add 4 tablespoons of lime juice. I'm really measuring really well. Actually I'm gonna do 5 because, you know what? How about 6? Do I hear 6, anybody? Perfect. And then we're gonna come in with, I'm doubling this recipe because this is a way bigger pork than this recipe calls for. So we're gonna do, it calls for 4 teaspoons of ground cumin. I'm gonna do probably 6, so maybe not quite doubled. I totally lost track. Was that 4? 5. Come on, cumin, you can do it. 6-ish. Perfect. I'm almost out of that. 2 teaspoons chili powder. I will do 3. Maybe, if I can get it open. Or I'm not doing any. Oh, I just clipped my fingernails. Come on, chili powder. Okay. 3 teaspoons of chili powder. 1-ish. 2. Okay. You can tell I'm not a big recipe person here. I meant to do the chili powder last because now I'm going to get a different teaspoon so I don't get chili powder in all the rest of my seasonings. Hold, please. Now, we did that. How about garlic? It calls for 1 teaspoon. We are going to do 2. I feel like you can't have enough garlic. And that's cumin also. Okay. Calls for 2 teaspoons of oregano. I am going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 teaspoons of onion powder. I'm also going to do 4. Hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, don't steal it.
My onion powder is not very powdery right now.
It's hard to just steal food when you have a mask on.
1.
I'm trying to find so many cheese.
2. Your cheese seeds. You can keep those cheese blocks out.
Yeah.
I bought it.
All right. Now, calls for a teaspoon of black pepper. So I'm just gonna grind this in here until I feel like it's been about a teaspoon. I don't really know where my other black pepper is. That looks like close enough. This also calls for 1 orange slice, but I've never used that, and therefore I'm not going to this time either. Get myself a fork. I'm gonna stir this up really good, really well. I guess I'll stir it really well. That's probably better than real good. Okay, since it's a little pasty, which would be fine, I'm gonna add a little bit more lime juice to it since I'm gonna be freezing this. And then I will stir, 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 stir. Okay, now I'm literally just going to dump this seasoning in with the pork. Try to spread it out just a little bit. There. I'm just going to dump this in here. That way you can just open this up, dump it in frozen, and all the spices will cook with it all day long, and it will taste delicious. I also usually make some rice to go along with this, which I might make ahead of time and also freeze. You can freeze rice, did you know that? All right, I'm gonna seal this baby up. And there. Okay, this is all set to go. I'm gonna stick it in my freezer so I don't have to think about it again. And that is that. Some pork carnitas, delicious. Yeah, now we're gonna go have some lunch. See you in the next video. Bye.